walks over and takes a seat next to you. What are you doing up so late? Looks at you, then back up at the stars. Can't sleep? Looks back at you. 5 days? That's a long time without sleep. What happened to trying to take it easy? Hey, take your time. There's no rush. Looks at you surprised and smiles softly as he whispers back. Really now? I wasn't expecting you to say that. Or chuckles slightly. I knew you've been sneaking out at night for quite a while now, but I never would have thought your reason for doing so would be that of you having a crush on Jasiri. He raises a brow as you bring up this question. Where is this coming from? We were just talking about you having a crush on Jasiri, and now you're on about the never-ending fight with hyenas. He nods softly, looking at you. Yeah, I remember. You were just a kid at the time. Of course I didn't want you going into the Outlands. He frowns with concern and worry in my eyes. But you've never told me the reason why I should keep you away from the Outlands? Puts a paw on your back. Tell me what happened. Why are you bringing this up now? Frowns softly. Not sure what you meant by that. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you should keep things to yourself. You can always tell me whatever's bothering you. I'll always listen. Looks at you a bit surprised at what you just said. Do you actually believe all that? He looks at you surprised, your words sinking in a bit. Why do you say that? Why do you think he wasn't right to pick me? He gives you a frown, not liking what you're trying to say. But you shouldn't have had to do that on your own. And don't you dare think that Dad should have picked anyone else other than me. He chose me because he knows that I care about you. I would do anything to protect you, no matter the cost. Sighs and nods, watching as you walk into Pride Rock goodnight.
Invitation 届いたなら Reveal the dungeon 望みは何かな voice 瞬間に聞かせない支配をまたはでも The One Piece どうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせどうせ
Walks beside you, noticing how lost you look, and raises a brow. Hey, where are you going? Raises a brow. Nowhere? So you're just randomly wandering around with no destination in mind? Sighs softly and puts an arm around you. I thought I told you to take it easy? Why are you wandering with no actual direction? raises a brow, looking slightly confused at your answer last night. You're not making any sense. Sighs, why are you still worrying about that? I told you, it's totally fine. Sighs, more than you know, I can tell you that much. You're an overthinker. I can't tell you how many times I had to stop you from saying something stupid. Sighs and looks at you with a soft smile. Not that that's a bad thing. In fact, one could say that it's a good thing. It means you actually think before you speak. Looks back at you surprised, not expecting you to admit that. Really, I didn't know you wanted to be in the Lion Guard. But what do you mean your careless behavior? Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Chuckles and ruffles your mane right back. You always were such a suck-up, you know that? Pats you on the shoulder. Well, it's a good thing I love my little bro just as much. I wouldn't have kept you out of trouble all these years if I didn't. Even if you did drive me insane half the time. Chuckles and nudges you playfully. Oh, come on, I wasn't that bad, admit it. Pretends to get offended by your comment and leans in with a teasing grin. Me? Bad? Now that's just not fair. Chuckles and shakes your head. You know I'm just messing with you. But in all seriousness, you weren't that much of a handful. Smiles and pokes your arm playfully. And just like that, you prove my point with that yeah response. Laughs as you say the name. Oh, please. Sean wishes he could be as cool as you are.
Get those out off your mouth, you filthy fur brains. And that bone probably has rabies or something on it. Hey, what's that? What's going on over there? What are you two fur brains doing? Get to work. Hey, where are you two going? Hey! Oh, great, what now?
Looks back at you and shrugs. Well, I guess nothing to do then. Unless you could think of something we can do. Sniffs the air. Yeah, but what is that? Sees the black smoke as well, eyes widening in worry and alarm as it clicks in his head. No, 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 it can't be. Nod's eyes still wide, he sighs in anger. Of course it's them. I knew they were up to something. You said it. Looks back at you. Stay here, make sure the flames don't head to Pride Rock. I'll head to the rest of the Pride and warn them. All right? Nods and runs off. Runs to Rafiki. Rafiki, we got a problem. Shakes his head rapidly, not wanting to go near that topic. No! This is worse! Takes a deep breath and calms down just a bit. The hyenas are trying to burn down the Pride lands. We have to do something quick before it's too late. Nods solemnly again. Right, thank you, Rafiki. Runs off to gather the guard. Runs over to the lion guard, now panting in exhaustion, obviously having ran a long way. Guard, listen up! I have good news and bad news. Catches his breath. The bad news is that hyenas are back. They're trying to burn down the Pride lands. Looks at everyone, knowing what he was about to say next was going to be something they'd probably not like. And the good news is that we don't have to worry about dealing with this ourselves. Looks at Bunga, trying his best to explain the situation carefully. I spoke to Rafiki. He said that he'd take care of warning the Pride, so we can go ahead and focus on putting out this fire and getting those hyenas back where they belong. Got it? Great. Now let's get a move on. Nods right behind you. Runs after them. He looks at everyone as they reach the fire pit. Okay, everyone split up. Bunga, Ono, and Fuli, go that way along the river. I'll go around the water hole. Mika, Anga, and Beshte, you take the east side. And hurry! We may be the lion guard, but that doesn't mean we can't get sick or hurt. Go, go, go! Everyone gives a nod, then they go. Runs in his direction, eyes widening at the smoke and the fire. Oh no, 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 no. Come on, what were they thinking? The whole land could go up in flames. All right, this looks like a bad fire, so I'll need to make sure it's controlled. Looks around for a moment before an idea comes to him. Aha! He pulls down some trees, causing water and mud to cover the fire. All right, that should do it. Now all I gotta do is head back. Begins to head back the way he came. You're walking back, still slightly out of breath. That should take care of it. Now we just need to make sure it doesn't spread and the forest is safe. Sniff, sniff. Wait! What's that smell? He looks up in the air and realizes the smell was coming from something up in the trees. He follows the smell and climbs up the tree, realizing the smell was coming from some burning leaves. Well, would you look at that? He sighs, I guess the fire didn't go out like I thought. His ears suddenly twitch as he realizes he hears something. Hello? Is somebody up here? Reveal yourself before I find you. He continues to scan the branch he's standing on and spots a little black bundle under the burning leaves. What's this? He bends down and takes the bundle out of the burning leaves and shakes it, only to see it's a baby hyena, his face covered with ash and coughing a bit. Oh no, he shakes off some of the ash from the baby's face. Come on now, open your eyes. Frowns with slight worry. Oh hey. Hi there. It's okay, you're all right? Shh, it's okay. Places a hand on the baby's back softly, trying to calm this scared little hyena down. Her smiles softly now. It's okay. I promise, I'm not gonna hurt you. You're all right now. You're safe. Notices the baby's tail. It keeps twitching about. Hey, I know you're scared, but just keep calm, okay? I'm here to help you. No one here is going to hurt you. Notices the baby's ears twitch a bit. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but I promise you're gonna be all right. This will all be over soon. Just stay calm and breathe. Puts the baby hyena in his arms, holding him close. I promise I'm not going to hurt you. You're gonna be just fine. Starts to walk off from where he came and takes another look at the baby in his arm. Just stay calm, you'll be all right, I promise. He looks down again at the baby hyena in his arms and sighs softly. You were hiding from the fire, huh? That must have been scary. Luckily I found you. Gives the baby a soft smile to try and comfort the little one and starts to head back to the main area. I promise you're gonna be okay. You're safe. I won't let anything happen to you. Looks at I with a soft smile. Well, hello there. This is a baby hyena I found in the tree. Nods. I found him hiding in the tree because of the fire. Poor little guy was terrified, so I decided to help him. He shrugs. I have no idea. I found him up in the tree. He might have been alone. We won't really know until he gets a bit older, so he can tell us for himself. Raises a brow. Why not? What's wrong with him staying here? He's just a baby. Sighs as well, knowing you're right. Yeah, I know, but this one is just an innocent cub. I can't leave him out there to die. Nods. Good idea. Maybe he can help us figure out what to do with him. Walks up to Simba with the cub in his arms, still keeping a tight protective hold the little one. Hey, Dad, can we ask you something? And carefully lifts the baby up for Simba to see, trying to keep him as calm as possible. I found this baby hyena earlier. He was scared of the fire and was hiding in the tree. Nods in agreement, while looking down at the cub in his arms, a slight frown on his face. Dad, please, he's just a baby. He doesn't even know why he has to be afraid of lions. We can't just leave him out there to die. Please, can we at least keep him here until he's old enough to know which pride to live in? sighs in relief and smiles, giving Simba a nod. Thank you, Dad. You won't regret this.
Invitation 届いたならお茶なんてダメ望みは何がないの voice 主が聞かせない命の汗軸も突き抜けて全て解き放たれるまで支配をまたはでもラバンピースどんなキャポも世界は君の森のものに I got to go the next round 勝ち聞いてみせてお前の瞬間をスタンバイそれぞれが